Hello there and good evening, friends. Welcome to Big Pants Underground. Before I get into the meat of the video, I just wanted to wish Jeremy Renner a speedy recovery. Apparently, he was injured while he was plowing snow in Reno. Apparently, he owns his very own snowplow. There was some pictures of it on TMZ. It's kind of like one of those snowcat things like they had in the first National Treasure movie. The plow itself didn't look like it was in bad condition, but he's obviously suffering from some sort of blunt force trauma, so he probably hit something with it while he was going at a pretty fair pace and busted up his chest. He's already gone through 2 surgeries, so hopefully he will have a speedy recovery. I've always enjoyed him as an actor, not only as Hawkeye, but I enjoyed him in the Mission Impossible movies and such and so on. So good luck, Jeremy. I hope you feel better soon, buddy. What I really wanted to talk about today was the box office numbers. And we have Avatar, The Way of Water is just completely plowing through. I don't understand why it's making so much money. I never saw the first one. I've heard from many people that I know that said the first one didn't make sense and it was just some kind of big special effects thing. That's all it was. It didn't have much of a story, and it wasn't very enjoyable unless you like Dances with Wolves or Pocahontas or name your trope. The second one here, according to James Cameron, this is straight from James Cameron's lips. It had to make $2 billion to break even, and it looks like it's going to do it. It's already at 1.4 billion now. Look at the disparity between the domestic box office and the international box office. I mean, that's crazy. That is just crazy. 956 million internationally to 444 million domestic. It's insane that let's see what the highest is. Oh, the Australia's, good Lord, 34 million. China 141 million. So it's really doing well in China. That's for sure. South Korea doing well in South Korea. In Mexico, is that Mexico? Yeah, 27 million in Mexico. United Kingdom 33 million. So it's definitely got legs, and it looks like it's probably going to make the $2 billion that it needs, which means that he'll be greenlit for Avatar 3 and Avatar 4 and all that other stuff. Black Panther Wakanda Forever has just stalled. It's not going to make the $1 billion that they thought it was going to make. It's at 820 million worldwide. 439 domestic, which I guess they're saying is better than Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman, but not by much. International, 380 million international. It's been hanging out right here around 800 million for the last week or so. It's lost its legs. It's just not going anywhere. Over the last week, it made $1 million, 1.6 million. Beat out by Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. Beat out by Puss in Boots, which is a sequel to the original Puss in Boots, which was a spinoff from Shrek, about an animated cat, voiced by Antonio Banderas. And don't get me wrong, he was one of my favorite things about Shrek 2. I don't think I ever saw the Puss in Boots movie, and I've heard from people say that actually this new one is actually a pretty decent movie. It's fun, but it's 135 million internationally. pretty even on domestic and international box offices there. And this is his first week. So it's probably going to do pretty good. It's only been out 13 days. Black Panther's been out 53. It's already been bowled over by Avatar, which has been out for 18 days. I'm pretty sure Black Panther's done. It's not going to make the $1 billion that they were saying. I think once the word got out that it was basically just the beginning of it was a tribute to Chadwick. The end was a tribute to Chadwick. The rest was just Shuri trying to be, and I guess she wasn't even Black Panther until the last 10 minutes of the movie or whatever. It's bad writing, according to what I've heard. People went to see it when it first opened, and then that was it. Whitney Houston, this biopic of Whitney Houston is just, nobody gives a crap about this movie. It's been out for 11 days, and it's made $28 million. Nobody gives a crap about that movie. And Babylon, it's $10 million. It's a flop. Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt couldn't even save that thing. So yeah, it's almost sad when you look down here at some of your movies like Babylon, which like I said, Margot Robbie, A Man Called Otto, which is Tom Hanks's 27th release this year. I don't know how many. It's only been out for 4 days. It's made $81,000. I mean, they just put him in anything. Oh, yeah, $942,000. That's all it's made. The grumpiest man in America, A Man Called Otto. They will just put Tom Hanks in anything, and he'll just do anything. Now, how sad is it, though, that you're getting beat by an animated cat? Especially for things like Babylon, which they thought was going to be, something special. And then this abomination, Strange World, it's out on Disney Plus now. So you can be pretty sure that $63 million, that's all it's going to get. They didn't even come close to making its budget back. Didn't even come close. A lot of people are saying that because Black Panther didn't hit the $1 billion, it only made $800 million, which its break even was somewhere around $650 million. So it made about $150 million profit, which is not what they were hoping for, not at all, because the first Black Panther was well over $1 billion. They're saying that this is going to seriously affect things going into Phase 5. So hopefully it will. Hopefully, I mean, with all the stuff that's been out lately with Hollywood being in trouble for all their woke propaganda and intersectional crap and race swapping and gender swapping and all that other crap that they've been pulling. I hope they're starting to realize that they're just not going to be able to make money anymore, and they're going to go back to making good stuff. We can only hope. So we'll have to keep an eye on things. Avatar, definitely. Like I said, I don't understand it. And a lot of people in America, it's not America that's making it money. I mean, it's made $444 million in America, but it's definitely the international box office that's just eating this up, just eating it up. I guess they don't care about plot. they like pretty things. They like to see pretty colors on the screen. Because the people that I've heard from that have seen it say that it's a terrible plot, and it just in the middle it just kind of drags. It just drags on, and you can almost take a nap and not miss anything important. So that's the box office for this week. Avatar #1, Puss in Boots #2, Black Panther #3, and then it just gets worse. Well, that Violent Night did pretty good for a Christmas horror movie. 73 million. I don't know what it cost to make it. It could probably not much. So that's about all we got. Box office is if it wasn't for Avatar, these theaters would be hurting right now. I know that they're probably counting their blessings that Avatar's out, because there's really nothing on the horizon. Maybe the third Ant-Man movie that's coming up maybe will put people in the seats in the theaters. But we'll have to see. Maybe not. People have lost faith in Marvel. I'm one of them. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like and share it with all your friends. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and I will see you next time.